This is Tom Dillon, the Lifetime Liberal, and today is Sunday, November 17th, 2019. The title of this rant is California, Don't Stop Believing. So one of the under the radar news articles this week, or news things, is that California, 22 other states, the District of Columbia, the City of New York, and the City of Los Angeles have sued the Trump administration. This has been going on for a while as the Trump administration is trying to roll back fuel efficiency standards. California is standing upon the 1970 Clean Water Act, where they were given the right to establish their own standards, and other states could go along with them, and also a waiver that was granted to them on this in 2009 by the Environmental Protection Agency. Now, taking a quick look at all of those states, they comprise about 180 or so million people, almost 60% of the population. 2/3 of the population, based on polling right now, agree that number one, that we should continue to increase the fuel efficiency standards of our vehicles and trucks, and that number two, that states should have the right to set their own standards. So I think California and all those states are on very good legal grounds on this. It will be fought all the way to the Supreme Court by this administration. And unfortunately, we don't know what's going to happen with those five guys that are up there right now. But in the meantime, we also know that Ford, Honda, VW, and BMW have basically sided with California, saying, hey, we want to drive innovation. We know that fossil fuels in our vehicles, we need to decrease that astronomically. We need to go to electric vehicles, and we want to continue to drive innovation to be able to do that. Unfortunately, General Motors, Toyota, and Fiat Chrysler have not done that. We haven't heard from the other car companies. But that's kind of, but that's something that they don't really want to get in. They want one standard. They don't want two standards. And California needs to keep fighting for this standard. We also know that come January 1, California is basically saying, hey, we know how to play hardball. So come January 1, any of those companies that have sided with us, which I said was what? Ford, BMW, Honda, and VW. Guess what? Come January 1, we will only be buying fleet vehicles for the use of the state of California, all the municipalities and all those cities. We will only be buying fleet vehicles from those companies. So your SOL, GM, what was the other? Toyota and Fiat Chrysler. But this is serious stuff. All of the car companies, they're all international. They're all driving for innovation. They want standards to be set, and they'll fight about meeting them, but they want standards to be set because they know that they can meet these standards. They know that they are in a losing game in terms of global climate change and what it can do. They want these standards to be set. And the Trump administration, again, is taking us back to the 18th century, the 19th century. Fossil fuels, as we can see now, are a 19th century means of power. It is not going to be the dominant power by the end of this century. And we need to get on board on that. And everything the Trump administration is doing is trying to roll that back. Again, this was an under radar thing. We need to stick with California. We need to keep believing that the better angels of us are gonna prevail. And let's hope that we do.